Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is March the 6th, 2021, and we're going to give you all an update for, yes, you are right, we're going to give you all an update for Ethereum. But if today is your first time watching our video and you all appreciate the content that we are delivering to ensure that we are in position to capitalize on the future price movement, then make sure you hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel to ensure that you are notified whenever we upload our predictions on our channel. If you guys are interested in our stock price predictions, head on over to our second YouTube channel at HueFin News 2, to where we specifically give price predictions for the stock market. So now real quick, let's take a look at Ethereum. You guys can already tell as I zoom in on this particular chart that we anticipated the market in Ethereum to go lower in price. And that is precisely what the trap did. Now, many people ask me the question in the comment section of these videos, who or what is the trap? Well, the trap is the individual that you see on the bottom left side of my screen. He literally controls the price, and we focus in on where we anticipate him going. And once you see that, you can actually get in position, just like we did on our last video for Ethereum on the 16th of February. We expected him to take the price lower, and that is precisely what he did. So we capitalized on that anticipation of movement lower in price. We focus in on what he does and where he's going to go. Everything else literally does not matter. Everyone else spends a lot of energy and time in articles and seeing what other people's viewpoints are about a particular market or cryptocurrency. The only thing that matters is what he does. So pay attention to what he does by looking at the price bars and the volume. So many people may think that, our prediction that we did here on the 16th of February was wrong, or we got stopped out, as many people term. This is where we expected the market to find some restriction. And you guys can see that it did find restriction around, $1960, $1,960. The market in Ethereum could not break above it. We identified that area. So we knew that the sellers were there at that particular price. And since then, the market in Ethereum has moved to the downside. One thing that I want to tell each and every one of you is that don't place stop losses on an exchange, because you give more evidence to the trap. He can see every stop loss on his books. So he takes the price there, and then what you expected to happen into the market literally happens after that fact. Once you get stopped out, then you soon find out that you were actually correct in your analysis. But since you already had a stop loss in place, he went ahead and took you out so he can go ahead and take the market where you really wanted it to go in the first place. So if you're going to have stop losses, only have stop losses in your brain. Don't tell nobody about where your stop losses are at. It's specifically the trap. Keep it in your head. And once the price actually gets to that place that you say you'll go and you'll leave the market, then you'll have to do that then. But don't leave it there out in the open so everyone else can see it. So now, pretty good, 9.25% right here on the 22nd of February. So what, 7 days into the forecast, the market in Ethereum actually came to that particular area. And even if you want to get out now into the market in Ethereum, it's about 10.5. So either way it go, very good to see the market actually go the way that we directed. So now here we are, looking at Ethereum on the weekly time frame. On the daily time frame. Now the question is the market in Ethereum still in a uptrend, or did the market in Ethereum break it? Yes, the market broke the trend. So already we could take that out the way and say that we're not expecting the market in Ethereum to go higher in price. We're not going to expect that as of this particular moment, because the market break is confirmed on these 3 days, right there on the 23rd, 24th, and the 25th of February. So that leaves us two other options that the market can go in Ethereum. The first one is that it can continue to trade sideways. And then the third one is that we can continue to go lower in price. All right, so let's see which one the trap is trying to implement right now. So since we're not seeing the market in Ethereum in a uptrend, we're going to take this line and use it to where it will benefit us. All right. So around $1,700 is where the market area of restriction currently is. That is where it lies. So we're going to continue to watch that out into the market in Ethereum, and you can also see this area of support in and around $1,400 in Ethereum. So we're simply seeing this market in Ethereum consolidate between those two lines, okay? Which is nothing wrong with that. There's also a shallow area of support right there around $1,500 in the market for Ethereum. And when you look at this market on the 3-day time frame, I actually like what's going on into the market for Ethereum to continue to see some strength and moving higher in price. But we already identified where we can see some restriction at into the market in Ethereum. We got a day and 8 hours left, but from what we've seen over the last 4 3-day price bars, the market in Ethereum definitely looks to increase in price. Now let's look at this on a 5-day time frame. Again, the volume over the last 2 completed 5-day price bars definitely emphasizes an increase in volume, and for the market to not negatively react to it, i.e. we're not crashing, we're not seeing the price decrease, it's pretty good. Also right here on the weekly time frame in Ethereum, you can kind of expect that we're not out the woods for a long-term bout of weakness, okay? Last week, we're definitely seeing some indication of weakness into the market in Ethereum. So what I'm getting right now, based off what the weekly price chart is showing us and what we're seeing on the 5-day and the 3-day time frame, definitely lets us know that dependent on your time preference, the shorter the time frame, yes, we're looking for the market in Ethereum to go higher in price. But once you insert the weekly time frame, the market in Ethereum still looks to go lower in the long term. All right, so that simply means like from a weekly to a monthly basis, we can still see weakness enter the market for Ethereum. So let's do this real quick. We are going to play the market in Ethereum to the upside. Okay, now I told you that $1,500 is a shallow area support. I like that. But again, right there around $1,400, $1,405. Well, actually, I'm gonna bring it down here for support in the market for Ethereum. Okay. So around 1360, we're expecting the market in Ethereum to really grab and come in and hold support. And we can actually see this market try to come back up to around $1,800. But we got to overcome this shallow area restriction right there around 1700. Okay, so we would TP a little bit out the market right there in Ethereum around $1,690, $1,700, give or take. 6.25% would be profitability right there. And then we're going to grab it right up around $1,800 into the market for Ethereum. Okay, so again, this is what we're seeing into the market in Ethereum. We're not seeing a lot of weakness as of this particular moment. So since we have the prospect of higher price in the long term is broken, and since we're not seeing that much weakness, we're going to play pretty much Ethereum consolidating and trading sideways. So now it is your turn. We definitely appreciate the comments, the community perspective about where they see price going. Gives everyone a different viewpoint as to where they see Ethereum headed. So leave us a comment in the comment section as to what you think the market in Ethereum is going to do in the next 3 weeks. You know, do you think we're going to continue to see higher price? Do you think we're going to trade sideways for the next 3 weeks? Or do you think the market's going to go lower? And tell everyone what you think. And also, where would you take your profit? I see so many people giving out recommendations or speaking about these cryptocurrencies are buys, but they never try to tell you when you need to come into the market and sell. Okay, so you can grab those profits and move on. So let us know, where would you take your profits at? Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.